Hi, Alan SoCal. I am reviewing the ZOMEI. That's the way I'd pronounce it. I revert to my Latin pronunciations, speaking Spanish and Portuguese. ZOMEI 150 watt LED video light studio, and then they go on with other key words. I call these spotlights. That's my background, and I was very fortunate in that most recently, and I've had about a month to play with this one and another one, and I'm going to bring that up for a very specific reason. This is a 150 watt unit. It uses the COB technology, Circuit Onboard LED. I read up on it because I wasn't familiar with it. Interesting technology. It's worth getting a basic understanding of the difference in LEDs. And you can tell, at least I believe, you can tell COB technology LEDs, they look like an egg yolk. They do. They look like an egg yolk sitting perfectly in the center of an egg. You be the judge. But the point is, COB technology, 150 watts. It's of course, a fixed 50, I shouldn't say of course, it's a 5600 Kelvin daylight continuous light system, or spotlight. And they're rating it at 18,000 lumen. The CRI color index, color reference index, 95 at least. And so, you know, it's got everything one would need to do some outdoor video work for sure, if not in a studio. It comes with this bowl reflector. That's the only one it comes with. And to differentiate this unit from a 60 watt that I got in the other day, the Bowens compatible adapter area here, you know, for your reflectors, your light modifiers. This light uses a set screw which you have to unscrew, as opposed, so the question would be, well, what else is there? On the other light that I've got, you just push down on a little mini bar. You push down and it releases and opens up the pathway so you can see, I haven't gone far enough maybe. Let me get this. There it goes. It was just a tight fit. So with this unit, you have a set screw you have to remove, and I can see just how far I've gone. You have to go quite a ways. They don't have a stop on it. I can think of reasons why they wouldn't, but it would be nice if there was something a bit more simple than having to unscrew and put it back in. If you go a little too far, you're going to unscrew all the way, and it is a very small threaded stud. You got to find the threaded hole in this Bowens receiver area. So you do get the one reflector after all of that. To show you the advantage of Bowens, I borrowed this from my other light, and it's also Bowens compatible. It's plastic, so it tends to be, I found it was a little, had some flash around the plastic. I'm going to have to shave down. So I push and turn, and it's pretty tight on its own. But so I screw in the keeper, and now I've got a snoot on the back. Let me show you the remote control. Very, very simple. The one thing this light does not have, by the way, if you look on the back side, you'll see there's not a lot of learning curve here. You have your off and on, and then you have and there goes the fan. Let me introduce you to the fan. I can hear that fan And you can hear it from a slight distance. It's not horrendous. One of the reasons that I would use this, by the way, outdoors more than indoors. So the light is adjustable. Here is the dimmer, and let me just show you. I'm going all the way up to max. Now I'm going to bring it back down, and it comes down slowly. You can turn the dimmer all the way up quickly, but the light grows in intensity all on its own. It doesn't follow the dimmer dial. That's not a bad thing necessarily, just I noticed that it wasn't as quick reacting. You've got a large LED right there. So the benefits of a larger light, 150 watt for me, is that I can do an outdoor project and it'll illuminate a very large area. Let's say it's an oak tree and I've got 6 people in a group and we're doing a video interview and I want to illuminate them. It's light outside, but they're under the tree, so I've got shade, so now I can reintroduce light artificially and control my lighting. This is one of the lights I would and in fact have used. So I know it works. The fan noise, if anyone's complaining, my attitude is this light's far enough away that it's, especially when we're in an ambient noise area where there is some noise, even in a park. Once you're a few feet back, maybe 8 feet, and I want a soft but full light, this fan noise wasn't an issue for me. So at $150, I couldn't find anything that came close. There are certainly more expensive units out, 150 watters and even larger, and maybe they've got a digital display. Again, this one, even on the remote, won't tell you at what percentage you're at, so you don't really have a strong reference if you're setting up and then you shut down and you want to turn things back on later. For me, that's not an issue. Could be for some other videographers, photographers. I'm adding this to my toolkit, and it's sort of the companion for the 60 watt light that I got in. That's where I got the snoot light modifier here. This is not the this is not the most perfect light. It's certainly not the best outfitted, and again, don't blame this light. The plastic on this is just, I'm going to have to shave it down just a little. I think it's a reasonably good value for $150. I'm surprised that you can get a light like this for such a low price. And again, I couldn't find anything close when I was searching Amazon. I'm giving it 5 stars for that very reason. I consider it a basic, functional LED COB technology flood, and I think it's a good ad for me, and it might be for you.